8:30 in the morning and I have to get to school in 15 minutes, but I have no motivation.
Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. This is Fahad Ahmed and today is vlog day 3. Abhi I'm on my way to college. Usse वापस आके फिर I'll go for a haircut and then I have something exciting for today. So let's go. Just got out of my calculus class and it is now 11:45. Class इतनी खास नहीं गई है. If you know me personally at all, आपको पता है कि math और मेरी बिल्कुल भी नहीं बनती. लेकिन at least I'm excited about this haircut. It's a new place that I'm trying out, so I hope that it turns out good. काफ़ी long overdue है haircut. मेरे बाल काफ़ी ख़राब हुए हैं. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. लेकिन I'll see you after the haircut. I just got done with my haircut and it looks pretty good. इसलिए celebrate करने के लिए I came to my favorite place in the entire world. It's called Nothing But Cakes. I'll show you all the things that I got. It's a red velvet cake. Then I have a chocolate chip. And then there's one more. This is a white chocolate raspberry. These are the best cakes and I'm really excited to try them. Alright, so I told you already that I was doing something exciting towards the end of the vlog. And this is it. I'm making a buttercream frosting. It's a Swiss style frosting. And this is what goes on most of my cakes. It covers the outer layers. Under ki layers pe I use a buttercream cream cheese frosting. Lekin to cover the cake, I use the Swiss style frosting, which I'll be getting started with. So I have a Mise en Place over here. It's all the things that I'll be needing to make the frosting. I have 10 eggs, salt, vanilla, vinegar, and then 2 cups sugar. And then I'll need butter, but it's towards the end, so I'll bring it in when it's needed. So to get started, you'll need a bowl of a stand mixer. अच्छा ये आप हाथ से भी कर सकते हैं. You can do it with egg beaters. You can't do it by a whisk, just by a regular whisk. You'll break your arm. It's impossible. It's not. There's no way you can do it. But with a hand whisk, you can do it. I have tried it. I would never do it again. It takes about 30 minutes for it to whisk up. या तो अगर आपके घर में कोई हैं इस तरह के लोग बच्चे वगैरह हैं काफ़ी ज़्यादा आपकी जो आपकी हेल्प कर सकते हैं किचन में तो alright go ahead do it. लेकिन I wouldn't advise. It's very painful and it's really hard to get it right. So what I did right now कि मैंने थोड़ा सा vinegar लिया है on a paper towel और मैं उसको bowl के अंदर rub कर रहा हूँ. It's very little. It's just to get any liquid, any fat that was in there. ये जो frosting है ये egg white से बनती है, which is very unusual but it tastes really good. Egg whites जो हैं, you have to beat the egg whites, and egg whites don't beat up अगर आपकी जो जिस पहली में आप बना रहे हैं, जिसमें भी आप बना रहे हैं, if it has even a little bit of fat. And by fat I mean it can be egg yolks, butter, oil, कोई भी चीज़, even water से भी वो अगर पानी भी होगा अंदर तो it would not whip up. So you need to make sure that you wash your bowl, then you wipe it clean with vinegar or lemon, it doesn't matter. और उसके बाद you have to do the same thing with your whisk as well. Take a little bit of vinegar, put it on a piece of paper towel and then clean your whisk with it. Alright, and now I'll get started with all the eggs. There's 10 eggs, you need to be very careful when you're doing this. I'll show you how I do it. Alright, so pay close attention to how I separate the eggs. You can do it in between the shells, how most people do it, but this is how I do it and it's more comfortable for me. You always want to crack your egg on a flat surface, contrary to like a bowl or something or an edge. क्योंकि edge पे करोगे तो फिर yolk crack कर जाएगी और yolk crack करके white से जब mix होती है तो it doesn't produce a good meringue. That's what we're basically doing. We're making a meringue. तो इस तरह ये crack किया आपने egg. Let the egg white drip down. Put the shell on one side and plop it onto your hand. हाथ पे डाल के toss the egg yolk between your hands. Make sure that all the whites are dripping down into the bowl. और उसके बाद egg yolk को एक separate bowl में डालने. Egg yolks फेंके ना क्योंकि 10 egg yolks हैं और ये आप उसको different चीज़ों में इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं. You can make custards with this. You can make a lot of different things with it. Alright, I wanted to give you a clearer understanding of what I was talking about. So here I have 10 egg whites. अब ये 10 egg whites I mean 10 egg whites from 10 large eggs. A large egg white should be anywhere from 30 grams to 35 grams. That's what I have in this bowl. उसके बाद to this I'm going to add 2 cups of white sugar. I already measured this out. I want to show you something. The white sugar that I have is just regular caster sugar. आप इसमें अगर आप यूज़ कर रहे हैं थोड़ी सी मोटी ग्रेन वाली चीनी है तो उसको पीस लें, तो you don't have to do it, लेकिन अगर पीस लेंगे तो बाद में जो अगला स्टेप है that will be easier for you. This is how big the grain is. Put these 2 cups of sugar into your egg whites mixture. I'm actually going to reserve some of this because I don't want it to be that sweet. You do need about 2 cups for 10 egg whites. This gives it the structure that you want, that you're looking for. Over here I have a bain-marie. Bain-marie is just a water bath. नीचे पानी, about 1 inch of water in a heavy bottom saucepan. उसके ऊपर I'm going to put this pot. And then I'll take my whisk. इसको मैंने पहले से vinegar के साथ rub किया था. And I'm going to mix this. Now you want to mix this till it's completely dissolved. You can use a thermometer at this point, lekin I would suggest that you do it by eye. And about like 3 or 4 minutes in, when you check back on it, you should whisk it continuously. You don't want egg whites to cook, क्योंकि इसमें ये cook भी हो सकते हैं, scrambled eggs बन जाएंगे अगर आपने इसको छोड़ दिया by itself. So just keep on mixing it till it becomes into a liquidy mixture. और उसके बाद try testing it between your fingers. I will show you what it looks like between your fingers when you rub it. That's when you know that you have to whisk it. So for now, you just have to keep on whisking this on the stove top. It usually takes anywhere from 3 to 4 minutes, depending on how much egg whites and how much sugar you have, and how hot the water is. So I'll show you what it looks like when it's there. So far what I have done is that I have taken the bowl from the water and then I have put it onto the mixer itself, and it's beating away. और इसको आपने तब तक बीट करना है जब तक ये marshmallowy white glossy नहीं हो जाता, which will take anywhere from 7 to 10 minutes. And then you have to make sure that it's completely cool to the touch. इसके बाद you have to add butter to it, so you have to make sure कि बिल्कुल भी ये गर्म ना हो वरना butter melt हो जाएगा इसके अंदर. But I'll show you what the next. So I've been beating my egg whites and sugar mixture for about 10 minutes now. आपको 10 मिनट लग जाएंगे इसको perfectly cool करने के लिए. आप butter गरम egg whites में नहीं डाल सकते हैं. It will curdle. It will be a mess. So this is what you want to do. When you have a glossy meringue, आपको नजर आ रहा है कि you started off with a liquid batter, but now it's completely glossy. I will turn it on just a little bit so you can see the texture. That's what I'm talking about. It should be completely cold to the touch, not cold but like room temperature. इसमें बिल्कुल भी heat नहीं आनी चाहिए आपको, ऊपर से बिल्कुल heat नहीं निकलनी चाहिए. That is when you know that your meringue is ready. This is not the entire frosting. You still have to add the butter and the vanilla to complete. And this is a bit of a messy part. That's why I'm wearing a glove on my hand. लेकिन मेरे सामने भी butter है. This is 4 sticks, a little over 4 sticks. मैं quantities जो है वो screen पर डाल दूँगा in grams as well. So this is a little over 4 sticks. मैंने कल रात को बाहर निकाल के रखा था फ्रिज से, so it is soft but it is not warm. You don't want warm butter. Warm butter से आपकी frosting curdle हो सकती है. You never want that. You want it to be a little cool to the touch but still soft to work with. You will take about this much, like a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons at a time, and you'll plop it into the mixture, turn it on, and then let it go till you're out of all the butter. I'll show you what it looks like after all the butter has been incorporated into the frosting. मेरी frosting अभी beat हो चुकी है. It has been 5 minutes. सारा butter add हो गया उसके अंदर. I have also added a little bit of vanilla extract. I started off with 1 teaspoon and I'll taste it as it goes along. I don't want to taste it super strong क्योंकि मेरी main frosting chocolate frosting होगी, which I'll make tomorrow for the cake. लेकिन ये जो frosting है, this I like to prepare ahead. It can go in the fridge. It can stay good for a week or 2 weeks, and you can also freeze it. So I'll make this frosting, put it in the fridge, and then I'll get back to you. Frosting is complete. मैंने उसमें butter add किया था. जब butter add होगा था तो I beat it again for about 5 minutes. It was all incorporated. I changed from a balloon whisk. जो मैं पहले whisk इस्तेमाल कर रहा था उसको change करके मैंने एक paddle attachment लगा दी थी. Paddle attachment से ये होती है कि it beats out some of the air that you have incorporated, ताकि जब आप उसको केक पे लगा रहे हो, wherever you're applying your frosting over, तो वो उसको अच्छी तरह से cover कर ले, and there are no air bubbles inside. जो ये frosting हो गई है बिल्कुल तैयार अब, ये आप देख सकते हैं. This is completely done. It's smooth. It's velvety. It's either this frosting or an Italian style frosting. which most bakers use to cover their cakes to have perfectly smooth sides. जो आपकी regular buttercream होती है, it's not smooth, it's very grainy, so it's very hard to achieve perfect sides with it. This is what I'll be using. I don't like using fondant on my cake. I like using buttercream because I don't like the flavor of fondant. Lekin, this is what you're looking for. And I'll show you how I color this. I'll do a watercolor effect with this on a cake that I'll bake tomorrow. I'm out of the house once again. It's 5 p.m. This time it's for an evening class. It's a chemistry class. And I'll take you with me along the way. I just got back home from school. It's been a very long day. काफी काम थे आज के, काफी tiring दिन था, लेकिन I loved recording the entire day. If you guys like this kind of videos, do let me know. मैं ये vlog edit करूँगा, आज upload करूँगा, and I'll be trying to make more of these daily vlogs. So if you liked it, give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment below with what you want to see next, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you tomorrow.